Hey guys, and welcome back to another EverQuest 2 video tutorial on Quest. We're doing the quest line for Bogchild here. On the last quest that we did, she had us go over there around the corner to the left right there of that big mountain and get some of those little, I don't know what you would call them, little raindrop type creatures and capture them with this little Bogchild ice trap that she gave us. So we're going to go ahead and come back to her and see what she wants us to do on the next part of this line of quest. It's a most lovely day, is it not? If you define lovely as freezing cold, then is indeed lovely. Not so much, no. So I'm going to go ahead and be sarcastic. I have made great progress on the Frostborn ward. It is finally ready for the first field test. Will you do the honors? Sure, this is exciting. No way, get somebody else to be your lab rat. Someone go ahead and say yes. Now I make no guarantees that the spell will work. Remember that this is a field test. I know, I'll keep that in mind. So I'm going to say I know. Let's see, where should you go to test my spell? Is there anything else you need to gather? Oh yes, I do need some ice lilies. I feel they will add a special component to the Frostborn ward. Where can I find these ice lilies? Field testing, level 9. Bogchild has asked me to test out his Frostborn ward by going to the ice main plains and collecting ice lilies. It's 6 silver and 23 copper. I wish it was platinum. They grow on the ice main plains. You should have no trouble finding them. They are quite beautiful here. I shall cast the spell on you. So here we go. He's going to cast the spell on my guy. I shall return to you once I have gathered the ice lilies. So that's what my guy looks like with it on him. It looks like it turned him to ice. It's kind of cool looking. So if you're not familiar with this zone and you don't remember where this area is, you can always look on the map. It lit up right there. So that's where we're going. Or you can just follow me along and I'll show you exactly where you need to go to get these things. Remember, nothing over here is ready to attack, at least not in this one little small area. There is a chasm here, which is why I always go around it. I see people try to jump it, and most part they make it, but on the few occasions that they fall, that is a very, very, very long swim back, so that's up to you if you want to risk it. Maybe get hit with lag in the wrong part of the time of your jump, and then have to come all the way back. This name guy is up once more. He is over here in this area that I need to be anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him. He dropped some pretty decent stuff for this level. And you can always tell a named simply by the little brackets around his name. As you can see, they're little flourish to him rather than this guy where I click on him and he doesn't have any brackets on him. So, go ahead and target the red guy. Send off a little volley of arrows. Remember, he has that kickback. Doesn't hurt so much on the landing. He doesn't toss you that high up. But it is something to keep in mind. If you're close to the ledge, he will knock you into the water. And then you'll have to do the whole run all the way back. And I got another group buff that I wasn't even looking at. Go ahead and cast that. Most of the buffs in this game are until cancelled, so you just have to cast them once. Again, I took damage opening that up, so that's something to be aware of. 6 wisdom, 6 intelligence, and 6 stamina. It's equal to what I already have, so I'm not going to loot it. I'll leave that there. Hopefully somebody else is in the zone and they run up here and see it and they can grab it for themselves. So we're looking for these things. As you can see, I'm a little further away. That's me trying to click on it from too far away. It makes that little sound like you're hitting a bell. And this is what they look like. Quite beautiful, like he said. Very, very shiny. You need 5 of those. These little lions over here. or matriarchs. They are ready to attack. The little cubs are not, but you want to be very careful. They are even to me right now at level 9. Though if you were doing some of the other quests, you may have come over here sooner. So they may be a little yellow or even red. Something to be aware of and be cautious. You also see these little sprites. These little snow flurries. They are not ready to attack, not to worry about them. But they are not part of the quest. So just because they're shining does not make them you know, something you're looking for. So don't get confused about those guys. So again, check your quest, make sure he's telling you to go back. Don't just assume that's what he wants you to do. But that's what he's asking us, to go back to him at the cove. So we're going to go ahead and make the trek back. This is where a mount, you know, whether it's a horse or a carpet, or even a flying dragon, would come in handy. They are very nice to have, especially the flying ones. You can fly right over these little, you know, what do you call them, chasms, these little obstructions in the land. You can also fly over enemies and they won't attack you. So you can really just go into a straight line to get back to your destination. But even the carpets or the horses are nice because they increase your run speed, so you don't have to take as long to get back to some of these places. And right now it's not so bad, but later on in the game you'll see there is quite a deal of running. So you'll definitely want to save up or do the quest to get some of those things. And we'll go through all that when the time's right. So let's go ahead and turn in. Go ahead and keep zoomed out so we can see if our illusion loses. Have you collected the ice lilies for me? I have the lilies you requested. And how did my spell fare? It didn't work at all. I was attacked by every lion that I came across. Well, I wasn't attacked, but you could see that they were still ready to attack. That is terrible. I do apologize. This is a very experimental spell, and I've been working on it as quickly as I can get it working so that we do not lose yet another pilgrim to more hazards of New Hollis. I understand your dilemma. Thank you, great hero. Will you continue to help me? Yes, I can handle lions, bears, and other creatures just fine. And there you go. There's the end of the quest. I am glad to hear it. I shall incorporate these ice lilies into the ink for my spell. Return to me when you have recovered enough to do a second field test. I'll refresh myself and return to you once I am ready. So go ahead and accept it. It's 8 silver and 24 copper.